And good evening to those of you on Facebook Live as we prepare to go live on the SVP TV network. Well, Sherra went to court today. She walked into court today. We're going to talk about some things. She's trying not to come home, but the title of tonight's show is she can play all she wants, but she's coming home, and I'm going to give you the information on why she's coming home. I'm going to give you that particular information. Also, my concern when I look at the new husband who was not in court with her this morning, I've got reason to believe that they are not married. Okay? I've got reason to believe that they are not married. I've got reason to believe that she knew that this day was coming and several months ago, and that she went to California for the purpose that she's now perpetrating. But we're going to talk about that, and I'm going to talk to you about the reasons that I don't think she married. Got a couple of little things I'm going to talk about, because y'all have made my cussing international. Ooh, my God. But I like it. I like it. Yes, I do. We're going to talk about all that. They took a snippet of me cussing on Saturday, and it's all over the internet, on every urban site. D.L. Hewley had it today, and plenty of other sites. I think it's hit nearly 5 million. I haven't looked at it for a while. I know the last time I looked at it was about 4 million, but it's been all over the internet. Thank y'all so very much. I've been getting calls from all over the country, some good, some bad. Well, then I got one of them production companies that called me as well. Are you talking about me, Miss Debbie? Is Miss Debbie talking about me?
Yes, sir.
Please talk about me so I can hear you talk about me. What you say about me, Miss Debbie?
I say you're getting too popular.
I'm getting too popular.
Some of my people are beginning to know who you are, so you just bring it down.
Now, I can't bring it down. I like them numbers. I like them numbers. 4 million just on one site?
Just don't tell them that you're on the SVP network.
You need to want them to know I'm on the SVP TV network.
All the people that's talking about you, you've been cussing people out.
Okay, that's all right.
You did?
Them people ain't the first somebody I cussed out. Damn sure ain't gonna be the last ones. We're getting ready to go live in just a minute. No. Ooh. They called me the cursing pastor. The word should have been the cussing pastor. But that's all right. That's all right. I'm on.
You want to give him a little head wrong? His head is sitting.
My head what?
And your head is sitting.
Bring my head down.
How is that? I need to see.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Wendy Jackson, you ain't no dummy, baby. You ain't just fine, girl. You smart.
How is that? You don't have to see the desk. He got all that junk on it.
As long as the people see me, that's what they want to see. It's me. They ain't worried about the desk.
Okay, I'll give you a little bit, but you got a lot of paper on there. How is that?
I have to have paper.
What you?
Bring the camera down.
I'm talking to my.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
That's good.
Yeah, that's right.
You want me to come in off the desk?
No, I like this.
Okay.
All right.
This is tea.
All right. Do it then. 1 2 1 2 1 2. I'm ready.
So do you want to hear that speaker?
Huh?
You don't want to hear
It gives me, I like to hear my music when I'm coming in. It puts me in my mood.
Okay, and then we turn it down.
Turn it up a little bit. Let me feel it. Turn up my theme song.
The views and opinions
Yeah.
expressed on this talk show are those of the talk show hosts, the producers, and/or persons appearing on the program, and do not reflect the views and opinions of the SCP network.
Dale, do you have my other notes on this?
Strong images and language and may not
Thank
be
you.
suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
I might need them. He will let you know. Matthews.
30 seconds.
Thank you.
You hear her pretty good?
20 seconds.
Oh, 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 oh. They don't get it right.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2.
And just when you thought it, damn, do y'all have to, I got my theme song on again? All right. They get to hear my theme song twice. How? Well, hell, if y'all had to call me in, I'd have known it. Just when you thought it was safe, it is absolutely, positively not. What you running around for, Miss Debbie? Hell, I didn't. Okay. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. My name is Thaddeus Matthews, and again, you are in tune to the baddest, the most controversial television talk show anywhere on the planet, where we just don't give a damn about nothing but the truth. Now, if you're looking for that television talk show that's politically correct, you say all the pleasantries and you're nice and you're polite, then you're in the wrong place. You're in absolutely the wrong place. This is where we tell it just like it is. Don't give a damn whose toes we step on. We've got to tell it just like it is. And tonight, I got a couple things I want to deal with before I deal with my main subject. And I got to deal with Sherra, who walked into the courtroom on today. She walked in. She was healed. She was delivered. She was set free of the wheelchair. Well, she told the folks she ain't who she ain't the folk that they looking for. She's waived extradition. They've got to have another hearing. But I'm gonna tell you all about it. I'm gonna tell you how she's coming home. Tonight I want to talk about she can play all she wanna play. But Cheryl coming home. I'm gonna give you some facts and I'm gonna give you some information that mainstream media has not given you as of yet. But I'm gonna give you some facts and some information on how this heifer coming home. Because she's coming. But first of all, before I go into that, on Saturday, I was in my office at the church. And I was on Facebook Live for 2 hours dealing with things that need to be done in the community and what we had done as far as Miss Marion was concerned. And I was talking a lot about the arrest of Sherra on Friday night. And it was nice. And then some woman called me and challenged me. And I think I cussed her for about 2 minutes. Well, someone sliced that. And it's all over the country. I become the internationally known cussing pastor. Now, I ain't got no problem with it, because I cuss. Y'all pray my strength in the Lord. Y'all got flaws too. Some of y'all hoes and homemongers, backbiters. Okay? But you get mad at me, you challenge me, because see, black folk have been taught that the preacher is God, that the preacher just walked out of heaven. That's a damn lie. Okay, so they took it, and on one site, what was it, Hip Hop Vine, or what's the name of it? Hip Hop Vine. The last time I looked, over 4 million people in 2 days know the name Thaddeus Matthews. D.L. Hughley put it on his page today. A couple of them rappers put it on their page. Probably within the last 2 days, 6 million people have heard me cuss. Now, that's publicity even I can't pay for. Are you mad, Thaddeus? I read the comments, and a lot of the comments was in my favor. You want a preacher, you want a pastor that's real, okay? And I'm not going to be phony because of your traditional mindset of what you think church is supposed to be about. No, I cuss. I do. Okay? I cuss. Will y'all please pray my strength in the Lord? And why am I froze? Thank you. Will y'all pray my strength in the Lord? I'm working on me just like y'all working on being a hoe. You a hoe and you know you need a hoe. You been a hoe. You're an old hoe. You got some young hoes. But y'all want to get mad at me because I cuss. God will handle my cussing like he handle your sin. Ain't no big sins. All unrighteousness is sin. And who told you cussing was a sin? See, y'all use cursing, and I have to share with you, there's a difference in cursing and cussing. You church folk ain't gonna know that. Because see, y'all want to run around the church, you want to speak in your tongues. Alibaba, Alibaba, Alibaba. Jesus coming in a Honda. How come Jesus got to come in a Honda? How come Jesus can't come in no Bentley? How come Jesus can't come in no Cadillac? Okay, job. No. God ain't interested in your phoniness and your fakeness. I'm real. I'm who I am. I'm a sinner saved by grace. All have sinned and come short of the glory of God. And you church folk kill me with your religious bullshit. Y'all kill me with that. You want to be so sanctimonious. You don't even know what Genesis is in the Bible, but you want to quote scriptures and say, oh, you going to hell because you cussing. No, you going to hell because you're a dummy. You going to hell because you don't love nobody. You don't have no outreach going on in the community. You just meeting on Sunday mornings, running around and jumping. And see, y'all love these Negroes with them damn names. I'm elder so-and-so. I'm apostle so-and-so. I'm bishop so-and-so. God don't give a damn about a Negro's title and what you're doing. What you doing for your fellow men? Yeah. You have yourself a drink. Sure will. Wish I had one right now. My drink of choice is Hennessy. The Bible does not tell you not to drink. It tells you don't be given too much. So I try not to be given too much. But I have me a drink. Thaddeus, I hear you like them big booty, big titted girls. I do. Praise the Lord. Yes, I do. And if your pastor is a man and your pastor is telling you that he don't like a big booted girl, that preacher of yours, your apostle, your elder, your bishop, he must like himself a big booty boy. Because see, the natural man loves a beautiful woman. You do all things decently and in order, but you Negroes around the country, y'all kill me with your holier than thou attitudes, your holier than thou mentality that you so damn good cause you go to such and such church. And see, the white man been fooling y'all all these damn years, because half of you Negroes still believe in that white boy with that blonde hair and them blue eyes. Y'all still think that is the Savior. Y'all want to think that is Jesus. That white boy is not the Savior. I wish I could get a witness in this house somewhere on tonight. That white boy is not the Savior. Wait a minute. The scripture said he had hair like lamb's wool. He had feet like polished brass. He got eyes like balls of fire. That sounds like somebody that's from the hood. And y'all, wait a minute. I need to get to my subject here tonight, but see, y'all kill me with your holier than thou bullshit. I mean, bull stuff. Yeah, that's what y'all do as Christians. Okay, you saved and you sanctified, you fire baptized, but you gonna love your neighbor. You can't go out and do nothing for nobody. You talk about everybody. Everybody's sin is bad, but your sin. See, even when I go back, see, like the church folk, you want to think that the only sinners is the sisters in the church. Y'all got some sisters in the pulpit. Ooh, Pastor, don't. Oh, yeah. It's some sisters in the pulpit. The wife, the first lady, she know her man is a sissy. He just married her because he needed the church. He wanted the church. Pastor ain't no sissy. I've been called a whole lot of things. I ain't never been called a sissy. I told my folks Sunday when we were talking about look in the mirror. I told them when I look in the mirror, I see a whole lot of things. I used to be a hoe. Oh, yes, I was. Wasn't no panties, thongs, boy shorts. None of them things would say. And if God can change me, he can change anybody. And that's all God wants to do. He wants to work on you. We're all a building that has not been finished yet. God is still working on all of us. God loves the dope head. He loves the crackhead. He loves the liar. He loves everybody. And all of us got an X in front of your names. So quit acting like you so damn righteous. No, you just self-righteous. Yes. See, I can tell on me. And when I tell on me, I can tell young men, don't try to get it all. You'll end up with a woman like Sherra. You'll get you some of that extra strength coochie, and it'll kill you, or you'll be wanting to kill for it. You got to do all things decently and in order. We've got to learn in the church. You got to go where the gang boys are. You got to go where they are and sit down and talk to them. See, them Negroes right now downtown, you all happy because y'all they taking down them white folks' statues, Bedford Forest or whatever his name. I don't bit more give a damn about them white folk and their monuments. If black folk gonna have some monuments, how come the white peoples can't have them no monument? I don't give them, with all the crime that we got going on in our community all around this country, everywhere, you think I give a damn about a dead white man that's sitting on top of a horse, him and his dead ass wife inside a monument? We have no jobs, we have no security in our street, we're killing each other. I saw the little girls, Tammy Sawyer, with the Black Lives Matter thing. Damn, if Black Lives Matter, then damn, we need to stop killing each other in this city. Now, I guess I done said enough, but I'm tired of you phony ass niggas. And you niggas that want to pretend as though you love God and you don't even know God. Stop, Thaddeus. Stop. But I think, y'all, that put me out there like that. That's good publicity. Woo. Y'all been sending me all day the different pages that I'm showing up on. It's just that I'm real. Yes, I am pastoral. Yes, God still works on me like he ought to still be working on you. So don't get mad. Do you cuss? Ain't no set of rules God has for me versus you. You giving away good coochie out of both draw legs, but you want to talk about me cussing. Your pastor screwing young boys in the booty hole, and you want to talk about me. Your woman preacher eating up all the coochie that I can't even get none. She eating up all of it. But you want to talk about me cussing. I'm going to continue to be who I am. I'm going to continue to tell it like it is all over this land and country. I think people are looking for realness. Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries, as Bill Atkins would say, ain't your grandmama's church. Y'all want to get mad at the sissies in the church, but you read a Bible that was put together by a sissy. King James was a homosexual. That white boy that you want to call Jesus, that y'all still got hung up on your wall, he was a sissy. His name is Caesar Borgia. He was homosexual. In fact, the man that painted the picture, Michelangelo, he was a sissy too. They were all homosexual. So when the church starts to getting on the homosexual and you want to act like it's the only sin in the world, look at the book that you're reading out of. Now, I'm going to leave it alone. That's the reason I'm the baddest man on TV in this nation. Because I'm going to tell it like it is. Those of you who are watching me from around the country and you don't understand it, I ain't your pastor. I ain't your bishop. His ass phony. I'm not going to pretend that I don't like a beautiful, sexy, freaky woman. I'm not going to do that. Because I do. Why am I going to lie to you and God sees me? It's natural for a man to like a woman. Well, bro, Pastor, see, I'm saved, I'm sanctified, and I'm full of the Holy Ghost. Holly Baba, Holly Baba, Holly Baba, 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 Baba. The Lord God has taken the taste of a woman from me. I asked the Lord to take a whole lot of things from me. Don't take that. Leave it alone. I want to stay in the natural, but I want to do it decently and in order. You heifers in the church about God gonna send me a husband. You can't read nowhere in the book where God said he gonna send you no husband. You better make yourself available to find yourself a man. And the reason some of you women so unhappy that go to church, you ain't got no man. Every woman needs herself a man. Get yourself a husband, baby. Get yourself a husband. You want to talk about the woman across the street who got a man. Oh, they living over there in sin. They may be living in the sin, but she got a smile on her face. Get you a man. Get you a smile on your face. Smile. Okay, let me leave that alone. Let me leave that alone. Let me leave that alone. Okay. No, brother, I ain't drunk. I'm drunk off of truth. And if you don't like what I say, brother, that's on the page, say I'm drunk, then get your ass up off the page. I'm drunk with truth. I'm drunk with realness. And see, most of you don't want the truth. You don't want realness. You want them lies that you've been getting from church, from politicians all of your life. You don't want the truth. But the word says, know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. When we as a people, we come together as a people on one accord and don't think that we always got to be the servant, but that we can be the master as well. When we learn that we do not have to wait on that white man for our benefits in life, then we'll be a better people. All right. I think I've handled that. I'm going to deal tonight with Sherra. I think I've kept you updated on this subject. Ain't no playing, baby. Sherra wants to play the system. Well, I'm going to tell you how she's going to get played. We're going to talk about it. And I'm going to talk about the fact I don't believe she married. I don't believe Sherra is married to Tim Robertson. I don't believe it. And I'm going to tell you, I think I'll take a commercial break. When I come back from the commercial break so I can set the mode and set the tune, I'm going to talk about Sherra's appearance in court today. And the reason she walked in the court, the reason that we're not coming back until January the 8th. But I'm going to tell you how she's going to come home. She's coming back to Shelby County. And I'm going to tell you all that has to be done, and it's probably already in the works, to get her back in Shelby County. Then I'm going to deal with the fact of why I don't believe Sherra is married, but why she went from Houston to California. I'm going to take you like it is. I'm the baddest man on TV. I'm Thaddeus Matthews. We will be back after these commercial messages. Oh.
All the ministries, it's Naked Truth Wrestling, an outreach ministry where fathers share entertainment with their children. Will be featured Precious, the young lion.
What's the number?
Lex, Sarah Summers, and other professional wrestlers. Main event action. Bishop Cage versus Brian Christopher. Special appearance by WWE.
23.5.
23.5 thousand.
Fathers, you don't want to miss this opportunity to share an evening with your children. Naked Truth Wrestling, Friday night, January 12th. It is Kingdom Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministry. 3835 Littleton Road. Cars subject to change, but you be there.
Bella K. Is that Angelica? That ain't, okay. She a Bill or something too, ain't she? All right. Y'all feeling all right on the Facebook tonight? Bless your hearts tonight.
As a public figure, I knew for a long time that I needed to have my grill done. I came to my good friend, Dr. Tanya Ryan.
Well, Storm, Miss Boss Jackson, you hate the commercials. Get your ass off the page, baby. I have to make my money. A broke motherfucker like you ain't gonna bring me nothing. So damn, what the hell? You hate the commercials. This is how I make my money, baby. Suzette Perry Blaker, you got all your family on here, ain't you, girl? Tampa, Florida in the house. Hey, Carrie Dunmars. You hate the commercials. Get off the page, yeah. Make room for somebody else.
All right, this is the last commercial.
Okay, thank you.
Because now every has every element where they will give you the best in quality church clothing after hour clothing, the best in town. And they've got everything you need to look good on a Sunday morning or look good on a Saturday night. They got the shouting hats, and they even have the quality lady suits. And for you lady preachers, they even got you one of them robes that you can wear when you hooping and hollering on Sunday morning. You can't get it any better, ladies. And let me tell you what the pastor is going to do for you. Now that you heard
30 seconds.
Okay.
and Katie Elgin, here's what I want you to do. Come on in. Run
All right, we're getting ready to go back in.
skate on in, and everything
20
you
seconds.
want to need. Half price. Whether it's your shouting hat, whether it's your latest robe, whether it's your quality suit, you can get everything you need to look good, whether it's on
10 seconds.
or out.
Is there somebody that needs to come off the page?
They're gone.
They gone? Who was it?
5, 4, 3, 2.
And welcome back to the Thaddeus Matthews Show. So glad to have each and every one of you here tonight. Sherra Wright Robinson, she says Robertson went to court on this morning. Monday morning, she was looking all tired and drugged down. In fact, it looked like she was drugged. She went to court, and her attorney wanted to make sure. Did you put that note, those last? Okay, I see it there. Wanted to make sure that she had some medical attention. Then the decision was made that the hearing would be held this morning. Now remember, she wasn't sick prior to Monday, wasn't in no wheelchair. Today, she walked into the courtroom, okay? Take this Minister Terrence off.
Gone.
He gone too? Okay. Take him off the page. She says that she's not who they're looking for. Okay. So they moved the hearing until January the 8th. She must have her extradition hearing in order to face charges for the murder of Lorenzo Wright. Anybody you see advertising, anybody you see that's out of order tonight, then I want you to immediately take them off the page. She wants to waive her extradition. And for now, there is no bail. And she'll remain there until that day. They want to make sure that they have the right person. And she has the right to go through the process. Let me read to you, like I read to you Monday night, the law for extradition in the state of California. If you have been charged or convicted of a crime in another state and you have been arrested in California pursuant to a warrant issued for that offense, a California prosecutor will notify the demanding state of your arrest. The demanding state will then initiate formal extradition proceedings against you in accordance with the state's penal code procedure. However, California must verify that you are the actual person being sought by the demanding state before surrendering you to their custody. Now, this is what Sherra is trying to do, okay? And her attorney says, well, the proof of who she is lies in the hand of the prosecution. California must comply with the following procedures during the extradition process. First, the California agency holding you in custody must receive a proper demand for extradition from the demanding state. Second, and this is where we are now, first step has already been taken care of. Second, California must hold a probable cause hearing, an identification hearing, to determine that you are the correct person the demanding state is seeking to extradite and that the charges against you are valid. Third, California would then issue a California governor's warrant authorizing your return to the demanding state. Now, this is what Sherra is working on now. This is the plot that's going through her head, that California must prove that she is the woman that the state of Tennessee wants. Okay? Yeah. They got to prove that. Got to prove that you're that person. Now, here's what I think, and I'm almost certain it's going to happen. She's going to play the crazy role of I ain't her. I don't know whether she has any fingerprints in the system, but understand, because I saw some of you saying that. Fingerprints by itself is not the only form of identification. In fact, in Shelby County, if you wanted to get a warrant on someone and you didn't know their name, but you know where they live, you can get what is called a John Doe warrant. But in this particular case, here's what I think is going to happen. I think that the DA is going to request from Governor Bill Haslam a governor's warrant from the state of Tennessee. The governor's warrant goes to the governor of the state of California. After the governor of the state of California receives a governor's warrant from Tennessee, then he has the power to tell the court system that Sherra is going to be returning to the city of Memphis. Her plans is nothing but a stalling tactic. Now, here's a factor that Sherra needs to understand. She going to jail. She going to jail most likely for the rest of her life. There is proof, evidence that she was at the scene of the crime. Okay? It's there. It is very highly probable that Sherra fired one of the weapons that took the life of her ex-husband. So she going to prison. When she get through stalling, she going to prison. But here's what Sherra should do. See, she's going to mess up and piss off the DA, Amy Wyrick. And Amy Wyrick is going to act and seek the death penalty. Okay? Another factor in here, in this case, is Billy Ray Turner. Billy Ray Turner, and I've heard he's done some singing. He needs to turn up the heat on Sherra. He needs to cut a deal. And I hear that that was one of the reasons that he pleaded not guilty, to give him and his attorney time to work out a deal. See, understand, this process did not just start a couple of months ago. Okay? It didn't just start when Billy Ray was arrested. This process has been going on since June, July. This whole process under Major Good has been going on to figure out who all the players are in this murder. There's at least 2 more individuals that I expect to be arrested within the next 7 days. Sherra's not showing any remorse. Sherra's fighting the system, making it complex, holding them off until the 8th, is only going to make it harder for herself. Because again, Amy Wyrick can act and will 9 times out of 10 get a guilty plea, or a guilty verdict rather, from a jury that can send her to death row. See, ain't no doubt about it. She'll never get a chance to hug her children again. Never. She'll never get a chance to go to the beauty shop and get her some weave ever again. The way that we see Sherra right now is the way that she's going to remain, because she is coming back to Tennessee. There's no if, There's no ands, there's no buts. She can play all she wants. But she's coming back to Tennessee. Now, there is rumor on the street that the FBI is investigating members of the police department. It is my opinion, mine, that there were some police officers involved in this case. The reason that it has taken 7 years to break. I think that prior to Major Good taking it on, there are some players involved. Thaddeus, who you think is one of the police men that may be involved? I believe Officer Dennis McNeil. My feeling. I don't know whether he returned to work today or not, but it's my feeling that Major McNeil, who was one of the first officers on the scene, who worked security for Lorenzen, who worked for the Grizzlies, is a part of this. That is why. What make you think? There is no doubt that Lorenzen knew all of these drug boys. Ain't no doubt. I can say, because I have his autopsy report, that there was no drugs whatsoever in Lorenzen's body at the time of his death. But Dennis McNeil, brother-in-law, is a guy by the name of Bobby Cole. His sister, his wife's brother. Bobby Cole was a major player in the drug empire of Craig Pettis. In fact, he was indicted for supplying trailers full of drugs coming into Memphis that took millions of dollars back to Mexico. Are we to believe that police officer Dennis McNeil did not know that his brother-in-law was a major player in the Craig Pettis drug empire? Bobby Cole purchased cars from Lorenzen. That was a relationship between Lorenzen and the police officer's brother-in-law, who is Bobby Cole. Bobby Cole, in 2008, Wright sold his 2008 Mercedes-Benz S63 and his 2007 Escalade SUV to Cole. Even with all of the millions that Lorenzen had, Lorenzen was in deep financial shape. It had 2 cars, 2 houses repossessed. $26,000 a month child support ordered by the court in the divorce. $10,000 a month in alimony. And see, once you start to live in a certain life and you got some money, you do all you can do to maintain the lifestyle. Lorenzen sold the cars because he needed some money. Plain and simple. And when you need some money, you do what you got to do what you got to do. So, sold in the 2008 Mercedes-Benz, the Escalade, a year after Bobby Cole, the brother-in-law of the police officer, bought the cars. Bobby Cole was indicted He was indicted on drug distribution charges. Let's remember, let's look at this. Lorenzen had a whole lot of folk he was taking care of. Taking care of his mama, probably giving his daddy some money. He had a wife, 6 children. He had met him a little honey by the name of Alexis Bradley in Atlanta. He was in financial doo-doo. So, he sold the cars. Let me take you to something else that most folk don't know. Craig Pettis and I found this out today from some of my sources. This might be a little deep for y'all, but it may answer some questions. Craig Pettis to avoid the death penalty made a plea that he would give them valuable information on different crimes almost every year. Could the informant be Craig Pettis? I think I'll just let that marinate for a minute. Did it marinate? Could the informant be Craig Pettis, who got 9 life sentences? Damn. You got to die 9 times before you can be free. Now, if that be the case, that explains some things. Lorenzen had a fist fight with a guy by the name of Kenny Brown. Kenny Brown hung out at the house of Dubs. Y'all remember what used to happen at the house of Dubs? That's where all the drug boys went to get their cars tricked out. Flashing colors, and big rims and things. The fight took place because Sherra was screwing Kenny Brown. Lorenzen, and there are plenty of sources for this information here. Lorenzen drove up on Sherra and Kenny Brown. Now, let's go back. Let's go back. See, it's either going to be, Kenny Brown was in that circle. Or is it that other guy close to the case they call a charge? Informants. See, they didn't accidentally go get that gun. Well, let me go back to the fight. Then I'll come back to the gun. They had the fight. Who is Lulu? Somebody saying some death threats.
They gone.
What was he saying?
I'm screenshotting on top of it.
What did he say?
That they're gonna find you in a ditch somewhere.
Well, Doc, only thing I tell you to do, whoever coming, don't come like a cabbage. All head and don't leave that ass at the house. Deborah cautions. I'm not going to feed into that. Remember that the gun had been searched for before by the Memphis police. When Major Good took over. It was good. Information that had been coming in that had been neglected. See, I got some of my sources sending me stuff even as I talk. The whole case blew open. When Good got it, they went and got the multitask gang unit got together. And all of those agencies, you had the FBI, you had Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, Memphis, Shelby County, you had all these agencies and working together. They went and got the FBI's evidence swimming team. You know, they went out in the water, they found the gun. But where is the other gun? Now, let's look at this. We got one gun, one man in jail, trying to get Sherra back. Police have evidence that Sherra was there. They got the evidence. They've got evidence that Sherra was there. I know from a source that it was premeditated. She's charged with the premeditation. That the day prior, that the barbed wire was cut. Somebody's got cut on the barbed wire. And your DNA is being traced. Or has been traced. Remember Psyche Abigail Noel, and she was on my show last week, who started giving these names 3 years ago and started talking about the circumstances and started talking about, and some of y'all may not believe in mediums, and you may not believe in psychics, and you don't believe that nobody can speak, and tell the future of all that, but your pastor. But there are people with the gift. Sometimes I have the gift myself. But she says that Lorenzen in the spirit world called the name Kenny Brown. And I kept wondering about that name, Kenny Brown. That's the reason I went and asked somebody that I knew, and they told me about the fight that took place. Then I looked at, there's a video of the funeral. And on the video of the funeral, you can see Kenny Brown, no emotions, no feelings, just walk on by. Now, Billy Ray, if he's smart at all, should be singing like a hummingbird and giving all the tea on this. Because see, once Sherra gets back, and she is coming back, she's going to blame everything on everybody else. Where's the other gun? Why did they only find one gun? Give you one more factor that we've talked about. That 911 tape is longer than what we've heard in the public. It's about 10, 15 minutes long. When he made the phone, naturally he dropped the gun. They were shooting him. I don't think they even worried about the gun. I don't even know. They may not even know that he made the 911 because I'm sure he was running. But the line was open. And there are some things that investigators heard that the public have not been made aware of. They can play Sherra at the scene. But there are some other players in the scene, in this game. All right, let me take a commercial break. And when I come back, I'm going to tell you why I think that Sherra is not married. Yeah, I just hold that. I'll talk about that when we come back from these commercial messages. Shafafa, Habab, if you're mad, you're on the page. I tell you what, I'm going to solve that for you. So you don't have to be mad at whoever tagged you. You gone. No kid said they can't play the whole tape because it's evidence.
In style that gives us complete bedroom set with the mattress, the bed, the dresser, the mirror, the nightstand, and a 32-inch TV, all for just $999. If you want your living room to just dazzle, to just pop, then you need this complete living room package, which includes a 3-piece table set and a 32-inch TV, all for $999. You know you want Santa Claus to be comfortable when it comes to the house, and guys, if you got to beat Santa Claus, then the places you need to go is Furniture Max, 3901 Park Avenue and Gitwell at 4273 Elvis Presley. No credit check, they have a layaway plan, 90 days savings, and Furniture Max is the place to go.
Police plan on weekends. While clients have been individual or vulnerable, insurance companies know that and exploit it. Grandma used to always say, you don't have to fight every bully, but every bully needs to know you're willing to fight. We will fight for our clients. Do you understand? Call us immediately at 901-352-0033.
On Friday night, January the 12th, 2018, in the Gym of Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries, it's Naked Truth Wrestling, an outreach ministry where fathers can share entertainment with their children. On this card will be featured Precious, the Young Lions, Chris Letts, Sarah Summers, and other professionals.
It's on YouTube, Denise Barber. If you go and look at that, if you look at that tape on YouTube, at 27 minutes and 18 seconds, you see him walk by the casket with the most nonchalant look on his face. 27 minutes and 8 seconds. Who's Sleep LaKendra?
When you was reading your phone, they thought you went to sleep.
Some of them just fucking stupid.
Tell Miss Claus, tell Side Chick Claus to come this, you can be quiet in this one, and you can just take the girl out in this particular suit. You know, I have a shoe fetish. Shoes. Look, some of you guys, you might be special. $9.99, you can't beat $9.99 for some shoes. No, I'll get you some $9.99 shoes. Hey, and if you're looking for a tie and sock set, this is normally $39.99. You can get it now.
These are a lot of new.
Huh?
It's a lot of new people on.
All of the special, everything you need in that every
What advertisement did you see on here?
location, 4696 American Way.
If you call advertising on my page, your ass is automatically blocked for life. Don't advertise on my damn page.
Silent night, all your nights will be exciting.
41.2 thousand?
You know, I have been in the very business most of my life. And I know that in the time of bereavement, what's important to every family is service, professionalism, and cost. And in our Bernard Funeral Home, located at 64 Lamar, you get all three. Let's just be totally honest. In our community, insurance is an issue. And many times when death occurs, you do not have the finances to take care of the final arrangements of your family and loved ones. But in R&R, there is a special $18.95 that takes care of the complete funeral package with fine caskets such as this one right here. But even in this low-cost funeral package, your loved one is buried with dignity and with pride. Well, R&R has the $18.95 special. There are those of you who desire an upper scale service. And in the upper scale service package, you have fine quality caskets such as this. No matter what funeral home that you've been taking your loved one to in the past, there is a new service in town, R&R Funeral Home, 2764 Lamar in the Orange Mound community. Do not allow Orange Mound to be a deterrent, because here you're going to get service, you're going to get professionalism, and the best cost in town. $18.95 for a complete service, and you're going to have the best staff in town. Plus, they have free pre-need planning. Call them today. In fact, call them right now at 440-0100. 440-0100. Are you in need of any repairs on your home? Then the place to call is Scott's Complete Home Services.
This is the last commercial.
Home Services is
Okay.
a one-stop shop for all of your home repair needs. Scott's Complete Home Services is registered with a BBB with an A rating and is licensed and funded. They work in every phase of home repair and restoration for nearly a decade and have served throughout Memphis and all of its surrounding areas. Whether it's carpentry, heating and air, roofing, power, electrical, plumbing, sheetrock, painting, landscaping, screen removal, fencing, carpet, siding, work, Scott's Complete Home Services is the place to call. Ask about their affordable payment plan, and if you tell them you heard about it on the Thaddeus
30 seconds.
you'll get 10% off. Call this number right now. 691-1337. 691-1337. Ms. Johnson, what has been your experience with Scott's Complete Home Services?
Well, he's doing the work and satisfied with it, so. And
10 seconds.
I think he's a nice girl, get your,
5, 4, 3, 2.
And thank you so very much. And we're back live on the Thaddeus Matthews Show. Somebody told me that the owner of the House of Doves is on the page. I welcome you on the show on tonight. Now, and you're absolutely right. If there's anybody on the Facebook Live, excuse me, that you don't like what I'm saying or what I'm doing, you are more than welcome to leave. You can leave right now. Don't let the doorknob hit you well, the good Lord split you. Well, I have been privy to a lot of information and know a lot of people that have been involved, and a lot of people who are credible in this area have brought me information because, first of all, this is the #1 black news source, or probably the news source in town. The media, and I'm sure all of the media, 3, 5, and 13, all of them are sitting in their control rooms now, watching this show. As I looked at the news last couple of nights, it's basically been a rehash of what I say. Reporters in corporate or mainstream media are not allowed to do what I do. You do what your producers tell you to do. They write your scripts for you. I have no script writers. I give it the way that it is. I have dealt with this Sherra situation because of the effect that it has had on this community, and especially to the mother, Ms. Deborah Marion. Plus, as information was coming in and I was verifying some things, it just got intriguing to me. Very, very intriguing. And I've been talking to people, and some people even in other parts of the country, about this particular story. It is no doubt, that Sherra is going to go to prison for the rest of her life. Life as she has known it is over. I don't do shows with scripts. See, shows that with scripts are controlled. Okay? You control. I go with the flow. And again, I welcome anybody that don't like the way I do it. Hell, get off the page or cut your TV off. I was told that the owner of House of Dubs is on there, sir. If you'd like to have something to say, please feel free. But this is the biggest story in Memphis right now, other than they down there trying to take the statues right now. And personally, again, I care nothing about the statues. I care nothing about Nathan Bedford Forrest. I think that black folk have enough issues of our own to deal with that the statues just ain't important to me. A dead white man buried with his wife down in a park means nothing. I want you to remember that, some of you may remember 7 years ago, the day that they found his body, I stated on air that Sherra Wright was responsible. I was the first somebody. 7 years ago, we covered at WPLX radio. Denise Dean, who was working for me at that time, we went live on the air until the body was found, after the body was found and the body was taken away. But you're going to find that there are several players in this game. Now let me take you to the latest person that has been invited into this game. And that's Tim Robertson, who is supposed to be the latest husband of Sherra. But news teams in California couldn't find no record of it. Somebody will say, where's seal? You don't seal a marriage license or a certificate. That's public information. Only a judge would seal it. And why would a judge seal it? Mm-mm. She's been in California now for 4 or 5 months. In fact, I gave her address on yesterday. She's out there in Marietta, California. I put pictures of the house, nice house, $500,000 house. Let's see, maybe there's somebody. Yes.
Mr. Matthews,
Yes.
you're not on the air, are you?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is someone from McLean Motors. I'll call you back when you ain't on the air.
Would you call me about some money?
You know I don't owe you no money.
I thought you wanted to. Okay.
Ronnie don't owe you no money.
Okay, well, Ronnie, I don't know why you called me. You know I'm on the air. I thought you was somebody.
No, I didn't know.
I thought you was somebody important. Bye.
Okay.
Okay. That's one of them strange numbers. She's out there in California. She was living at 40905 Robards Way in Marietta, California. And the thing I found interesting when I started dissecting this, on a legal document that I found with the address of 40905 Robards Way, Marietta, California, that she was using the name Sherra Wright. It was seen that if you were married and you were living with your husband, you be Sherra Wright Robertson. Okay. First thing. Then I looked at this case and can't find a whole lot about Timothy. I noticed on his Facebook page. Am I right, Dale? He had 2 separate birthdays. Dale.
Yes.
8/14
And March 1st.
and March 1st. 2 different dates. One in his profile and the other where folk were wishing him happy birthday. I ran a criminal search on him in Shelby County. I found a guy with the same address named Tim Robertson. Same birthday, but the picture was not the same. Okay. Here's what I also find strange. How come they ain't found him? Did you see somebody by the name of McNeil on the page?
I've been looking for it though.
Made a comment. Now, this is your wife. Okay. This is your wife. You got two separate birthdays on your Facebook page. One of the birth dates, the August 14th, 69, there are two warrants for that person. But the pictures are not the same. Then I got to wondering. Then Rhonda said he did too. I got to wondering, this your wife. Why didn't you show up in court Monday? Didn't show up in court today. But that's your wife. Stephanie Love, how are you? J.L. Fields, I'm glad y'all love me in Alabama. Thank y'all for watching down there. That's your wife. You ain't showed up at the court. Then I get to looking at it. I get to looking at it. You didn't show up in the court. You live in a $500,000 house in Riverside, California, and you got to get a public defender? Now that don't add up. That don't add up to me. That mathematics, it don't add up. That's some of that fuzzy math. You're in a half, I think the house is about $536,000. But she gets a public defender. Where is the man at? Where the husband at? Why aren't you at your wife's side? No, y'all don't think the husband missing, do you? Come on now, come on. We can't find no license. No presence in the court. When you checked his Facebook page, wasn't no pictures of him and his wife. I smell some doo-doo. You've been married. You done married this girl. You're in a $500,000 house. And when I looked at his Facebook page, ain't no pictures of him and Sherra. Now, somebody did send me some pictures of Sherra all wrapped up in the arms of Kelvin Cowens, who works for the Tri-State Defender. It's on my page. But why is the husband, come on now, ladies, wouldn't you want your husband, wouldn't your husband, if he cared anything about you at all, and don't you think he'd be, and then here's something else I look at. She wrote that book, What's her name, Dale, in the book?
Sherra Robertson.
Isn't it strange? How long the book been out? Been out at least, she did that thing a couple years ago where I'm a mother, I was a wife.
That was 2015.
2015, and I'm an author. She was married to somebody else. I think she was married to Reggie Robinson at that time. And she made her name in the book Sharon Robertson. How'd she just pick that name out the blue? Now, somebody say he got warrants. Well, again, he got 2 different birth dates on his Facebook page. There was one for February, wasn't it, Dale?
One for March, one for August.
One for March, and then August the 9th. I can't find the book. I've been trying to get the book. It's sold out. Anybody got the book? Send me a copy of it. You're using the name Robertson. We can't find Mr. Robertson. But Ben, let me go back to the warrants. One of the birth dates is August, I think it's 9th. Was it 9th, Dale? Because I didn't write it down. 1969. There are 2 warrants in the Shelby County system with that same birth date. Okay? Same birthday. And but I pulled the pictures. It ain't the same guy. Maybe that's a coincidence. I don't know. Maybe that was a coincidence. But where the husband at? Come on. Now, I think that's a real serious question. I think that's one of the most serious questions that's come up. You got a husband, you go to court, you're going to be gone the rest of your life. Where is Tim Robertson? Wasn't that Monday? Wasn't that a day? Now, somebody said the reason she used in the name Robertson is no. That's, I know her maiden name is Robinson, and Katrina Robertson, her sister. You getting ready to run for state representative, state Senate District 33. No. You may as well, once people find out that you the sister of Sherra, you ain't gonna get Nan vote. Nan, not a 1, 0, not a cons. You ain't gonna get no vote, Katrina Robertson. But lest I digress. Well, the husband at y'all. Anybody got an idea? Dale, you don't think he dead, do you?
I hope not.
Huh?
I hope not.
You don't think he buried over there by the cement pond, do you? They got a cement pond in the back, as Granny used to call it. They got a cement pond. The other question is, where are the kids? Now, she does have a brother that's in that same area. So maybe the brother is there. But I do not believe that Sherra has a husband this time. I don't. Let's take a commercial break. We'll be back. What's the numbers, Dale? Ooh, my head cold.
Cold in here.
I don't know why y'all don't turn no heat on me.
Also, our black marble headstones start at only $99. Add a colored photo to any headstone for only $179, or add a flower vase for only $99. Contact us today at 901-825-5488.
Is now offering 100 full-color obituaries for $159. That's 100 full-color
Oh.
for $159. Contact us today at 901-825-5488. That's 901-825-5488.
No, Tara, they're not. If they were in state custody, we'd heard.
When you're looking for the best soul food in town, the only place to come, whether you're in South Bend, look, you're South Bend, in fact, it's worth driving all the way across town. Shop and save, $14.99 out there where you can get some of the best food, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, right here. In fact, I think I'm gonna take time out right now to give us turkey wings, give us some candy yams, give us some of the Northern beans, give us some of the Palmer. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, you need to do just like me. Come on down to Shop and Save. $14.99 South Third, celebrating 25 years of doing business in the city.
We're gonna shop and save, but we don't keep appetite just right, never go late, don't be late. I read the shade, I stay in the house, I don't play in the house. We appreciate you being, come and see, come on down.
Hey, Thaddeus.
Yeah, who is this?
Yeah, this Charles. How you doing? It's Charles.
Charles who?
You know me, man. I went over to Lorenzo's mama house with the thing. I asked you what the address. You know, they were the street saying. They were about texting, they were the people in the street saying. They were saying what happened. You know, but I just give you the information. So they were they saying that what I'm telling you.
That name that you sent me?
Yeah. Yeah, the name, that's what they said. This guy already locked up. That's what they said. He got 15 years. They saying this guy, he was started the Memphis mob with this guy named Sean Jones. Oh, yeah, he's just confidential now with me.
Well, let me talk to you when I get off the air.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you everything. All right, what happened, how the snitched on Sherra.
All right,
I'm gonna tell you the whole, I'm gonna walk you through the whole thing.
But you know the informant's name.
Yes, I know everybody.
Okay.
It's not crazy pit.
All right, we'll talk. Let me talk with you later.
All right, but I got you.
All right.
Negative rights. Friday night, January the 12th, in the gym of Negative Liberation and Empowerment Ministries, 3835 Raleigh Middleton Road. Cars subject to change, but you be there.
I was helping my coworker get some out of jail, and a friend of mine brought us a private weapon. Neither one of us can do it.
You got 2 more commercials after this.
Okay, go on run. What are they?
It's M&K and Sleep Disease.
Tell you what, bring me back. And you got no time to bring me back?
No, not right now.
Okay. Just go and run them.
Okay.
I'm tired anyway. Have to make, y'all don't mind if I make my money.
Jesus, ain't nobody checked on the dog.
Did you give me a number?
47.8.
47.8. Watch that little old boy talk, brother. That wasn't y'all business.
Sleeping Seeds by Michael Zelda is where you save 50 to 80% off mattresses and furniture 7 days a week. They have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and won the Commercial Guild Award for Best Mattress Store in both 2015 and 2016. They offer 90 days, same as cash, no credit needed, financing with only $49 down. Sleepy Z's is an authorized Serta mattress dealer and now also a Silly mattress dealer too. They also carry signature design.
Angelina Mills, you're here too late, baby. We got about 20 minutes left in the show. Go back and look at it later. Judge our Stewart.
Every day of the week, we always say 50 to 80% off retail, so we don't have to run.
Y'all wanted to hear the juice too, didn't you? Charles was telling me he know all the players.
30 seconds.
Only $3.99 and you'll receive a free set of microfiber sheets or a package of 2 memory foam.
20 seconds.
They're located at 6790 30 Ring Road and Summer Avenue in Bartlett, next door to the Hollywood Feed. They're open
10 seconds.
through Saturday from 10 to 7 and Sundays from
5, 4, 3, 2.
And welcome back to the Thaddeus Matthews. About the last 20 minutes of the show. I can invite you this Sunday, those of you around the country, if you're coming into Memphis for Christmas, come on by the Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries located at 3835 Raleigh Millerton Road. I sure would love to see you on this Sunday morning. Will you put the address up for me on the page? 3835 Raleigh Millerton Road. Would love to see you on this Sunday morning. Okay. Sunday morning's message is going to be, it's Christmas Eve. Okay. But my sources just be sending me stuff in the middle of my conversation. That guy you have posted on this. Okay. All right. Oh my God, the juice. Come on Sunday morning. It's Christmas Eve. And as I've been talking for the past couple of months about Daddy Bear's kids. Lord have mercy. Daddy Bear's kids. I think, how many kids do we have now, Dale?
31.
31 children. We're going to make sure have a Merry Christmas this Sunday. Now, all you parents that's on the list that sent your information back and we've talked with you, you have to be present. I don't want to go to your church. You don't want no toys. We give your toy to somebody else. But I'm sure you're all coming. Sunday morning, 10 o'clock. We're going to give the toys away Sunday morning before I preach on Sunday morning. We're going to give the toys. No, we said we're going to do it after I preach, right?
Right.
Okay, after I preach. Thank you. Because y'all get the toy and hell, give the old Baptist finger. No, we're going to do it after. Yeah, thank you. Ooh, thank you, Dale. That reminded me of that. We're going to do that Sunday. We're going to have all the toys right across the front in the church, the bicycles and all that. Thanks to all of you who gave and who have supported us in this area. Hell, I got to go and buy toys tomorrow. Ooh, I hated that last year. But we will be out buying toys on tomorrow to make sure that those children that are on the list have a very Merry Christmas. The message on this Sunday morning will be entitled, on this Christmas Eve morning, what if Mary would have had an abortion? That's the subject this Sunday morning. What if Mary would have had an abortion? Think about that. What if Mary would have had an abortion? So that's the message on Sunday morning. Come on, be with us on this Sunday morning. I got to be careful with them gifts. I ain't going down to Walmart in Horn Lake. Melanie was down there getting some toys for the children. Got the last little pink tricycle, because somebody on the list wanted a tricycle. And a little white lady came up. Is that the last little tricycle? She said, no, it's a red one over there. I want a pink one. Well, okay. Melanie had the tricycle in the basket, went on down the road, down the aisle, wasn't down the road, looking for another toy. Good as that white woman felt, she came and took the little pink tricycle out of Melanie's basket. Melanie went and got, she got a little thug in her. She went and got the tricycle back. I said, please, don't go to jail down in Mississippi. I got influence in Memphis. Don't go on down there in Home Lake with them white folk and get locked up with a pink bicycle. But we got it back. So whatever that child wants, we're going to do whatever it is. That's what we do. We try. We have an outreach ministry. That's what Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries is all about. So I'll be out shopping tomorrow. Woo. Okay, we'll see what happens. Let me say this on this Sherra situation. As I say, I believe that there were some police officers involved. That's the reason that this case has taken so long. I think that someone let her know that the heat was on. And she needed to get out of Memphis. I think the whole thing of going to California on this pretense of another husband was to do exactly what she's doing right now. She was indicted last Tuesday. They got it in the system, the NCIC, so that the U.S. Marshals could go and get her. She was already on the surveillance. They caught her after the game, basketball game of her sons. I think that one of the reasons that the neighbors there were saying that they constantly saw her pacing on the phone. One guy called her Miss AT&T. Was because she was in constant contact with people in the Memphis area that's involved in this murder. I totally believe that. She was nervous, she was upset. She was wondering when the hammer was going to drop. And it dropped. But those persons who have been on the phone with Sherra, please know they got your numbers. Everybody that's been on her cell phone for all of these months, especially those who were calling multiple times. If she sent any text messages, they got copies of your text messages. So yes, she's coming back to Memphis. As the subject says, she can play all she wants, but she's coming back to Memphis. Hopefully on tomorrow night, I can deal with something else. Whether what's going on, I'll probably be dealing with these statues on tomorrow night. Somebody just brought up something. None of the neighbors that were talked to ever mentioned a man being at the house. You heard it first on the Thaddeus Matthews show. Ain't no husband. In fact, I think that this is the guy that she went to be with in Houston. Yeah. After she left Reggie Robinson, just moved everything out the house, took his stuff and his dog. You got to be a low down, dirty to take a man's dog. She took the man's dog, y'all. Took the man's dog. Oh, Reggie fell in love with Sherra. She got that extra strength coochie. Got to have that extra strength coochie. Gotta have it. She put something on these men. What is it? She even got some killer coochie or some killer head. One of the two. And if she got a combination of killer head and killer coochie, it'll make you want to kill somebody. Stay away from killer coochie. If a woman tell you her coochie so good that it'll make you want to kill, believe her. Take her word for it. Don't doubt that sister because she knows what she got. All of them men, they wanted her. I don't know what kind of dog it was, but it was that man's dog. The man came home, she was gone, and his dog too. She don't give a damn what she take from you. She'll take your money and your dog. This guy has been texting me all week, who used to go with her. He says she do have some good stuff. I don't want none that good. I ain't never wanted none that good. If it's that good, it's dangerous. Okay? And some of you know you got it. Now, you ain't got it if you walking, baby. If you ain't got no car, you ain't got killer coochie. Okay? If you got to stand on the bus stop in the morning in the cold, you ain't got killer coochie. If you got to wonder how Memphis like gas and water is going to be paid, you ain't got killer coochie. If you ain't got no groceries in the refrigerator, you don't have killer coochie. If you don't have no cable at the house, you ain't got no killer coochie. No, baby. You don't have killer coochie and you in want. That don't happen, baby. Keep it to yourself. Somebody says she'll take your furniture, your dog, and your life. But she was about to lose everything. She had lost the lifestyle that she had grown accustomed to. And the killer coochie wasn't getting nothing but these broke men. Where the spots at? Phil? Okay. All right, let me do these real quick so I can get out of here. Porter's Insurance. This is for all y'all who call me and quit calling me and begging. Some man called me today. Damn it. I do not run a charity organization. I help people from time to time, but damn, some of y'all just get damn ridiculous. Negro called me before I left the office. His somebody needed a damn kidney. Hell, you got two? Give him one of yours. Damn, how come I got to raise some money for your kinfolk a damn kidney and you got two? Take one of yours and give it to your relative. Okay? Then somebody had lupus and I get folk begging every damn day. Quit doing that. You make yourself look bad. You make yourself look ugly when you start to begging every damn day. I help people in certain situations. Okay? But don't, because you saw me help Miss Marion last week and we raised $6,000. Don't call me with your, my mama just died. No, lady, wait a minute. What that lady said today, Dale, they called, they was coming through Memphis. Ain't that what she said?
Yeah, from New York on the way to New Mexico.
They came from where?
On their way to New Mexico.
They was on their way to New Mexico. Where did they come from, Dale?
New York.
They came from New York. And how many minutes I got? 2? Yeah. And the mama died before they could get to Mexico. Well, damn. Somebody told me that we could call you. You should have let your mama sit there on the damn back seat till y'all got to Mexico. Damn it, what y'all gonna call me for? Okay? I thought you could help us bury. Your mama don't live in Memphis. You say y'all was on y'all way to Mexico. What y'all gonna do in Memphis? Y'all wanted to go out there to New Park? Damn. I don't care. BT Austin is on here. He an undertaker. BT will handle it for you. From now on, when y'all got a problem with your dead people, y'all call BT. He can do something with them. I don't know. But don't call me about your dead mama. I didn't kill her, so don't come to me asking me for some money. But here's what I got for you, so that y'all get your mama buried. And Porter's Insurance Professionals wants to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and urges you to start 2018 off right by protecting yourself and your family with some life insurance. Don't go another day without coverage that you need. Don't let buying Christmas gifts stop you from getting some coverage. Life insurance is much more affordable to be without, too affordable to be without. If you sign up before the end of the year, your first payment won't be until January on a date that you choose. Please don't be that family taking up them damn GoMe funds or MeGo funds or whatever the hell that is, selling spaghetti dinners and cold drinks. Call Porter today and he will help you find the right plan to fit your budget. Call Porter at 870-1326. 870-1326. 870-1326. And he wants you to have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. If you can't get him, call Heritage Insurance. They got a benefit plan up to $30,000 up to age 85. No medical exam required to apply. Claims paid within 24 hours. Call John at 649-4738. 649-4738. So damn, don't call me, cause I don't care. I really don't. If your mama 80-something years old, damn, she knew she needed some insurance. She knew damn well she was gonna die one day. So hell, y'all just call begging. Damn. Okay, I gotta go. It's been a ball, y'all. We'll deal with something hopefully different tomorrow night, unless something sensational happens in this. I'm finna go. I'm tired and I'm hungry. Thank you so very much for being here with me each and every night, Monday through Friday, for the most controversial television talk show. Well, I'm gonna tell you just like it is. I don't give a damn if you get mad. It is not going to be politically correct. We're going to come with the naked truth. I'm the baddest man on TV. My name is Thaddeus Augustus Matthews, Mabel Jordan's oldest. Until tomorrow, top of the evening to you. Woo! Hey, y'all know y'all had them damn GoMe funds, and is that a GoFundMe or what's the name of it?
GoFundMe.
GoFundMe. Damn, hell. Shit, you knew your mammy was gonna die. Let me call you just back in just a minute. I'm just coming off the air. You want the insurance man's number? Ain't nobody dead, is it?
Porter. Which one?
No.
Porter.
You want give me Porter's number.
870.
870.
1326.
1326. Right. Okay. All right. All right, y'all. I'm finna go. I'm tired. Stephanie Dumas, what's going on? Theolis Cochran, Pastor, how you be tonight? Mm-hmm. He in the undertaking business too, Dale. Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of y'all.
Let's see. I bury you too.
I believe.
Too. Them people didn't call back that wanted to rent the church today, did they? For a funeral and the repast.
I don't think they wanted to talk to me.
Oh, well. Hell, they're going to have to talk to you. Tiffany McBride, what's up, baby? I saw Tiffany put a post on there. She don't never want to be touched by a man again.
She put a post on there for you to check your inbox, too.
Did she?
Mm-hmm.
Girl, you too fine not to be want to be touched now. Or touch her right now. I'm finna go because I'm feeling city and I'm tired. Tracy Smith, three-way me Thaddeus when you call Charles. I'll take minutes. No, I got this. I got it. What's up, Red Velvet? I'm finna go. Did y'all enjoy this? Oh, she ready to go too, ain't she? All right, I gotta pee anyway. All right. Oh, that was too much.
TMI.
That was too much. I forgot I was still on here. All right, look, y'all have a great night. The Bears out of here. Y'all come see me Sunday morning. Naked Truth Liberation Empowerment Ministries. Y'all need to come when I talk about what if Mary would have did like some of y'all and had an abortion. I'm out of here. Bye. You know some of them.